Session 47, Into the Endless Hollow. It may not be so endless. After defeating the remaining wraiths, their leader warned them that he would return with another army of wraiths before disappearing down into the dark. Rather than wait for the threat to grow, the party decides to investigate immediately and spreads out to search the cavern. Maya was determined that the group is standing on a relatively thin layer of rock. The miners had stopped their work after breaking into a vein that caused a lot of the ground to collapse in what appeared to be like an endless drop below. Preparing for descent, Willow gathered several hundred feet of rope, find some miners' lanterns and oil, and the group carefully lowered themselves down into the pit. There was some spider climbing going on, and Morty was flying. We had a flying Morty.
He was climbing, I think.
Oh, he was climbing. That's right. Who who was descending? Anyways, after descending nearly 500 feet, a faint, eerie glow started to rise up from below, and accompanied by the smell of decay and rot. At the bottom, you guys discovered, while standing on top of a vast mushroom cap. Um, Below you was a mushroom forest. Several of these mushroom stalks were dozens of feet around and grew hundreds of feet into the air. Um, Floating underneath their caps were these massive, like, jellyfish creatures that, like, drifted through the particles and would eventually, like, kind of combust in this bioluminescent light as they, like, release spores. Uh, you guys eventually made your way down to the bottom. You guys could hear the sound of metallic hammering or rhythmic sound coming from way out in the distance. Um, at the bottom, a small vein of dawn silver was also found. As you guys started to take in your surroundings, you guys started to hear buzzing sound. Mushroom stalks burst open with swarms of winged, tooth-filled creatures. Uh, a larger, more dangerous specimen emerged nearby, the queen. After several encounters, Maya identified the creatures as Vescivores, actually fiends from another plane entirely. The party managed to defeat the swarms, but the queen escaped, flying upward and towards the surface. As the group continued exploring, the dawn silver vein began to thin. In the distance, as you guys looked down over a cliff, about 150 feet below you, you guys could see a couple of stone structures, and it looks like dark skinned dwarves and deep gnomes. The gnomes seem to be like enslaved and being driven to work and mine, and they're all being guarded heavily, and you see a lot of aggressive motivation, say the least, by the dwarves being done. At the very, very edge of the cavern, you can see a very small dock, and what looks like some goods are being loaded onto a boat. And I think right as we ended, Maya used some magic and cast rope trick, and you guys were climbing up into an extra dimensional space to rest.
Yes. Yeah, that's.
I think. Filling any blanks? Any
Yeah.
add-ons?
No, can't think. I can't think of too much else. I like the furious motivation comment.
Um, to re-describe the cavern that you guys were looking down at, you're looking from a up above on a cliffside. Down below you, relatively steep, roughly 150 feet below you. The cavern is just absolutely vast. Um, there's a huge lake off to your left, and that just seems to extend way out of your distance. Along the lake's edge is like a compound, and there you see three or four maybe stone structures, and there's maybe a dozen, 15 or so figures that you can see moving about there, pushing carts, loading goods, and then some of them are obviously guarding and pushing the others along. Following before the compound, the there's a large tunnel about 200 feet before the compound that goes off in another direction, and you do see quite frequently more dwarves and more miners coming from that direction. And observing it a little longer, it seems where the goods are coming from is from that farther tunnel. Well, tunnel's actually a little closer. It's kind of like the cavern tease. Continues along the lake's edge, and then to the right, it goes off into a tunnel. Do your rope trick and are up in a super secret space, doing a long
I was
rest.
curious if I can do a recall knowledge on the underground dwarves here to see if I can make any information about I guess the society check. Is, how they live. Living underground, does that give them any different abilities than like a normal dwarf, or what's kind of the differences in how they interact with other things down here?
You can roll society to recall knowledge. You said that's what you're trying to do?
Yes.
Society? Yep.
Just see if Maya knows some things. I mean, I arbitrarily knew some things about dark dwarves. It just... There's also an ability I have I want to use before I can't use it anymore.
Oh,
What an opening.
What an opening roll.
I'll take it.
You've read a lot about this dark land, and there are a lot about their heritage. Hringar is what they're called, and basically deep beneath the surface, dour dwarves were basically trapped beneath their. They got left behind for the quest for Sky, and locked way down beneath the surface, cut off from basically all the other dwarves that reached the surface. They reached out and attached themselves to an exiled dwarven deity named Droskar. Basically instilled in a horrific and very fearsome work ethic. They have you have to imagine that they have the ability to see in the dark. They're probably sensitive to very powerful light sources, and most are have some sort of natural ability to cast magic, though it may not be very strong.
So like innate spellcasting.
Innate spellcasting.
Is there a typical set of spells racially they have, or is it just very?
You don't know that much. I mean, it helps to instill the work ethic that their god instilled. So.
Okay, sounds good.
They're not friendly spells.
They're not friendly spells. Motivating slashes.
In fact, they're
Okay.
Hringar are known for inflicting fear and paranoia, and using those to do their rule. You're also with the natural 20. They're kind of obsessed with torture.
All right. Well, that's. I don't know how that's helpful, but that's good to know. Make some small talk about, common things in common, torture-wise.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm definitely setting up like heavy watch. Do not trust this place.
It's The rope trick is kind of an extra dimensional space. I just picture it just like one big large bed with pillows.
Still watching.
It's just a freaking
It doesn't
a
hurt.
hookah lounge.
Yeah, it's like a lounge. I don't know what else I'd use it for but sleeping. So
Dizzy, Oak, Willow, Theon. You guys are all basically long resting and preparing to do whatever you guys are gonna do next.
I'm gonna switch out some of my.
Yeah, I was figuring what spells I want, so that's probably what Dizzy was doing also.
Yeah, ditto oak.
Allow some moss from this deep surface to grow over your toes, and you go into meditation and try to get some insight about what could be good.
Oh yeah, oak goes to this little corner, this little hub of roots here, and kind of beds down like a dog, like circles around in circles, and makes it a little bed, and gets some moss, and makes it comfy.
She's still a giant T-Rex.
No.
Do I look like a giant T-Rex?
You did look
You
like a
always look
giant
awful.
T-Rex.
So are we sleeping out here, or are we sleeping in the rope house?
Rope house, safer.
Rope house.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping in the rope house.
Alright.
Well, you guys settle down and do your long rest. If no other things are going on, then do your things, make your preparations.
All right. Is sleep? I'm guessing it's somewhat uneventful.
You guys are all up in the space, right? Nothing but a strand of rope hangs from up above.
Correct. I don't know of anyone that's not staying inside. So
Hours go by, and you sense the. I'm not sure the spell lasts 8 hours, right?
yes, 8 hours.
You know the ending of your spell. That's kind of what brings you to awake, as you get a little alarm that the spell is going to be ending very, very soon, and yeah, uneventful.
I'm gonna move some of my spells around for daily preparation. Maya will pray to Abadar for a short period of time. And Maya does not have access to the stars and the sun above, so she will not attune herself to the astrology. And I'll have to reset all my spells.
You guys are in the driver's seat, so you guys climb down the spell, fully rested. It is beyond the bioluminescent. I know you guys all have light spells. And Maya, part of your natural 20 there, these things probably have very sensitivity to light, and are probably able to pick it out. Being a walking beacon might very well draw attention. And you guys were looking up on a cliff's edge, and you're gonna have to get down to their level, basically, where like the lake's edge is, if you're wanting to like proceed further towards those structures, or the tunnel where they're actually mining from.
Is there any natural light in here, bioluminescence or anything?
A little bit, yeah. The stuff I described, the big mushrooms, the things are floating up above. It's dim light, though there's lots of
Dim
shadows
everywhere?
places. No, not everywhere. It's just a massive space. The scene doesn't show everything. It's every bit of a quarter mile or half a mile across cavern.
Well, Drake, I'm not expecting these dwarves to be receptive to us here. We're very much in their domain, and I expect them to be very, very territorial about this. I don't know that a conversation's going to go over very well.
I don't think so either. I think we're going to be using our spells and swords here. Way more than we like.
I question how vast their dominion is over this area down here, and how many there truly are. Though I don't see any other way besides running them out, if possible, to take control of this mine.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right. Anybody
And-
else have any ideas? Is it worth trying to talk to them first? I don't think it's going to go very far, but at least we can say we tried.
I mean, negotiations are great, but is this the part of the mine we're going for? Is this Dawn Silver? I thought we were here for gold.
I didn't see much in the way of anything valuable until we got down here.
I think we can turn away good resources. This is extremely rare metal, is it not?
I still don't know what... I don't even know what we would use it for.
I'm just going to hold up my sword.
Listen, I'm here. I'm willing to support any actions y'all got. So if we're gonna do this, though, we can't let it be like that bug just skittering out and being a problem on the surface. We gotta fucking nip it in the bud.
Oak grins, and you just see all these fangs just running real sharp. Just as soon as Willow says we gotta nip it in the bud, just knowing full well it's gonna be a fun time.
Their interest involves slavery and vicious torture. So if you're gonna have conversation with them, maybe try and align yourself accordingly.
So pretend that you were also into these things.
I will leave that up. I will leave that up to your negotiation.
So mechanically, not what could Don Silver do? In Pathfinder, you guys are basically all using low grade steel or materials for your weapons and your armor, unless you have something specific already. You guys found a Morning Star that is, I think, has standard grade duskwood in it.
Yes.
So basically, low grade materials can only be crafted and hold runes up to 8th level. You want it higher than 8th level, you have to make it out of something of a higher grade material. Those higher grade materials are exceptionally valuable. That's why that Morning Star is like worth like 3,000 gold or whatever the fuck it is.
But just remind everyone here too, it will take us some preparations for us to leave this place.
Like what kind of preparations?
2,000.
Like I would have to, we would have to probably prepare the night. Maya kind of looks over at Dizzy to see if Dizzy has any bright ideas. To I don't know, maybe use spells to have us fly out of here. It's the best I can think of, but it's not something we can do right now.
Yeah,
We could stack up dead dwarves. Sorry.
I can become a brontosaurus. You can climb up my neck high enough to reach the rope again. Of course, I'm stuck. I don't know. Just a thought.
You guys
I
can
might be able to throw Willow.
climb using conventional equipment without major magic to get back up to the top of that mushroom cap that you guys descended down from that summit. Getting straight up
And then we get to the rope?
500
Okay.
feet with rope for some of you. Some of you may need to use magic, but there is a rope that comes, I think, most of the way down there.
Oh, I thought the rope was like significantly too short.
It's a couple hundred feet too short. It goes like 300 out of 500 feet.
Okay, so I was
we
wrong.
just
That's
let
pretty
go and
significant.
land on the mushroom cap? I don't remember taking.
Izzy used Morty to basically scale the cliffs.
And everybody else?
I thought somebody was flying.
I thought we made it down onto the mushroom okay.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
mushroom.
there was magic involved. Yeah.
It was getting down from the mushroom that was a couple hundred feet.
I just jumped and fell, but I was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that I do recall that. I also do recall us using like a grappling hook to get down the rest of the 100 and 200 feet, but
I'll be right back.
okay. It's just not the escape in case things go badly is not it's not a quick one. We would have to find shelter here somewhere if we need to strategically retreat from the dwarves.
Yeah.
I don't usually do this retreat thing.
Yeah, and I'm not big on the whole retreat idea either. I'm just thinking out loud.
Oh, I didn't have my mic on. Shit happens, and sometimes you just need to know how to use it. Or avoid it.
We have Morty. I'm not worried.
Yep, we do have Morty.
Well, should we send our what is Willow's title? Envoy? To talk to them?
It's
Emissary?
possible we should probably turn our light
Emissary,
spell
yeah.
off too now as well, so we do not aggravate them in the meantime.
I don't speak what they speak, so it might be a little bit, different.
Kansas, you still sound a little distant.
Do I? Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, we should probably at least scout out their numbers and do a little recon before we just run in there. I mean, you know me, I'm all for just running in there and shit, but it might be smarter to at least get see if we can count our numbers and strength and stuff.
That I
beforehand.
can do. I'm real good at scouting, but speaking only works so well whenever I can speak their language, and it took me a little bit to get the language down for the kobolds, so.
Fair enough.
I can go with Willow if she wants company.
Yeah, we've established that I am not sneaky, so I'm just gonna stay back here.
What?
Take up the rear guard.
Caldrick's not sneaky. This is news to us.
What you doing, Fionn?
I still can't get my my map to load, and I'm a little nervous. So I don't know why that's happening.
This map is insane. It took forever to load. A viewer said
try,
they had
Opera,
issues
maybe.
when they first came in too.
Give me a second.
It's all these moats and bugs running around.
It is. It is.
Look at them.
Yes, I sat on 98% for a hot minute.
Well, theory of the mind for a little bit. Who's stealthing ahead? Are we stealthing ahead? Are we exploring?
Yes, we need to get.
Okay. Bucket. Too much danger down here.
I'm gonna remove the light spell from everyone that I've casted it on. So the 4 people that actually have light now, you just click it off. I'll put it on later if we need it. I just don't. I don't think it's a good idea for right now.
The lights go out, and you guys are basically standing in a very shadowy space. And every 10 seconds, 15 seconds, one of those huge jellyfish. And it's basically like a fireball going off in the sky. And it creates a huge light source, and it basically casts the whole area in this orangish, sometimes greenish light. Sometimes one goes off that's way far away, and you guys are in shadow for 20, 30 seconds.
All right. Come on out. I don't know what shape you're taking, but. And it's this way?
No, right north.
North.
You guys
Okay.
So, Willow and Oak, you guys stealth forward and kind of go belly to the ground nearly, and you are at that cliff edge where you are looking down. Right directly below you, it's almost like a sheer drop, about 150 feet. There's about 30, 40 feet from where you are to the lake's shore where it starts. And the shore just kind of ends right near this cliff edge. It's about 200 feet beyond that point, where you see a tunnel that branches off to the right. And you guys looked, observed for a while. About every hour, looks like a group of deep gnomes and some of their dwarven torturers come out escorting goods, being probably what you can identify being mined out. About another 150 feet past that right tunnel is where you start seeing those big dwarven stone structures. There's about 4 of them in total.
All right. Is there a way to get closer?
Sure, you
Yeah,
guys
I
are
don't.
climbing down.
Yeah, I've got a climb speed of 20 feet as a snack. Slow as balls, but let's go.
You guys climb down. You can just drop.
I
Willow,
just
you can
drop,
climb it
yeah.
down. guys stick to the shadows. Neither one of you have dark vision, right?
No.
I
No,
do.
okay.
Yeah, I'll stick to the shadows, but I'm not trying to be like particularly stealthy. Like I'm going in as a snake.
As you drop down, it's in an area that is very, very dark. Along the lake's edge, there are what looks like very small mushrooms and like things floating in the water, like darting, almost like little shrimp that have like a bioluminescence to it. So you can see a very faint, like bluish, greenish light coming off near the lake shore. But it's like ephemeral. It kind of moves with the water a little bit. And it's probably about, you guys have about a couple 100 feet between you and where you would come in contact with the first things down here. So you guys are able to sneak closer. And are you going... Well, I'm going to put you guys on this map, because the distance is not exactly correct.
Is it too dark to tell roughly how big or deep the lake is?
A nature check.
I was
Cash.
born in this lake.
Cash.
Change the scene. You guys can't see anything, right? Unless you're on here.
I can see things.
I'm loaded. I'm loaded now.
Alright, Oak and Willow, you guys are in the shadow about 150 feet away from the point where your figs actually are. Here, you see several dwarves up, like, patrolling and guarding. Stick to the shadows 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You start to see some small little patterns unfold. You can hear some barking orders of command coming from further deep inside the camp. The boat at this point is long gone. There's no sight of that. This door opens every 3-4 minutes. You know, someone goes in there. It looks like they possibly resupplying or something like that, or immediately in your sight there's probably close to a dozen figures, 4 or 5 of which are gnomes, and the rest are probably dwarves.
Can I swim and recon up north here, like to the other side where we can't see everything?
Sure. And right as you do, I was just about to say something. One of the dwarves on patrol, you see he kind of looks over his shoulder. He comes towards the lake's edge, and you see he's very wary and suspicious of the water. And right as you're swimming or start your swim, he unbuckles his trousers and pees down the cliffside there. But you look like he seems very scared of the water. Maybe they're not good swimmers, who knows.
What? Dwarfs aren't good
Maybe I'm about
swimmers?
to end up in a world of pain.
Also, the cannon that you see right here is there, but it's not aiming at the hall where you guys came from. It's aiming out towards the water.
I'm getting out of the water.
You're a super small, slithery snake. Go ahead. You're good. You go.
This is
you go
where
up
trust
the
issues
shore.
come from.
No, I wasn't trying to scare you from doing what you're doing. I was just trying to be fully visual, descriptive. You see 2 of these rather beaten down, you have to guess, umbral gnomes.
And they're beaten down, and
And
are
just like
they
in this
actually
moment, as
walking
you're
straight
slithering
line?
over here, and it looks like they were just packing or preparing some stuff to be on the dock, and you're there about a minute. They finish what they're doing, and they start. Everyone's kind of in motion. There's no one just kind of like just standing there. You know, like the whole camp's working. Most of the dwarves are either on some form of guard duty or are escorting those gnomes that you see on the map.
Oh, I rolled a 38 on that nature check. What can you tell me about that lake?
You asked a specific question. I want to answer.
How big and how deep? Yeah, how big, how deep?
Big and deep. You swim down, about 20 feet off the shore there, and dark vision. You don't see a bottom. It gets deep really quickly, and there's a subtle hint, but there's a small movement to the water. It's not a still lake. So this lake is being fed by a river or something subterranean, perhaps, but it's got small little waves that come and lap at the shore. This isn't like an isolated pond. Part of it, 38 nature. As you move through the water, you have dark vision. Right where there's almost like an underwater cliff that just drops off, where it's about 20 feet deep or so, near the shore here, and then it just drops off, and you can't see it out of the depth at the end of your dark vision. But where it is 20 feet deep, you see something very strange, like an immense footprint. It is big enough where if you were your full size, you could, like that nest that you were in, you could curl up and make a nest in it. Big, massive, like webbed feet and like claws, and you can't really fathom the size of this creature. It must be immense. 30 feet tall, at least 40 feet tall. And with that 38, I mean, that's ridiculous. The footprint's old. But when it stepped here, it sunk into like the stone shelf and left like a permanent footprint.
Okay, that's terrifying. I can understand why certain gnome didn't want to get his willy bitten off while taking a leak. Are these two umbral gnomes up here still shuffling about? Like, would I be safe going up here and kind of scoping things out, or?
No, they've hence moved on. After about a minute or two, one of another dwarf came over and kind of like, in a tongue you don't understand, barked some very cruel things. It sounded cruel, and they kind of like quickened their step a little bit, as it looked like a threatening hand was raised. And you did notice, though, you're very perceptive. The one that raised the threatening hand, it did so with a hand that like started to glow with like a red energy, and it seemed to like almost like blood drops start to form out of that energy.
Is this guy does he have like a unique uniform? Is there anything that might signify that he's different from the rest of the dwarves in any way? Besides the hand, I meant like, does he have like a specific uniform, like a high-ranking,
You do see one that does seem to be slightly stand out than the others. It wasn't that one, though.
Okay. What does the other dude look like? Like, oh, there we go.
It appears to be female. So the whole camp's in motion. I'm hoping. Can everyone see the actual map?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I've seen enough. I'm going home.
Super trusted players.
Oh, well, she's got a badge of some sort. That counts.
Badge of spirit.
Yeah,
That looks like a gnome. Is that a gnome or is that a?
It's a dwarf.
Doesn't have a beard, so you want to see? I'm asking.
She shaves.
She shouldn't. That's
I do
disgraceful.
like the art is kept the same on her shoulder pauldrons right there. It's the same symbol. I bet if we go on Pathfinder, look up there, that god I said, it's probably Droskar. It's probably his symbol. Little arch with a flame underneath it. So we're gonna say 30 minutes have gone by between while Oak was snaking away. Willow, you're remaining in the shadow. You observed a lot of the activity here on the front side of the building. There was a time where 2 more gnomes came. They're pushing a barrel, like a wheel cart in front of them. Wheelbarrow, sorry. And they're escorted by 2 other dwarves. And there's kind of like an exchange. These 2 gnomes are on their way out. They get escorted out. But you can 100% confirm this is like a landing point, not where the goods are coming from.
Alright, so probably like they're storing them until they ship them out.
Exactly.
Alright.
It seems pretty well defended. Oak, you did see another cannon on the other side. It's aiming towards the lake also. It's not all perfect.
Okay.
In that 30 minutes that Willow and Oak are gone, I imagine perhaps some of you creeped up along that edge where you guys had stealth and you can look down and see some of their movements as they stay in the shadow, trying to keep your eye on them. You know, they're being super stealthy, and most of the time you guys don't have visual on them. Every once in a while you get confirmation that they're okay. What's the rest of you doing as they disappear into the darkness?
I mean, as long as the camp doesn't kind of like alert, then it should be good. It doesn't look like they're really prepared for a raiding party of such sorts.
The only, I have Willow. I haven't had her do any stealth check because I still have her about 100 feet, 150 feet outside of this actual place. The distance isn't perfect on her. And Oak is a tiny snake.
Dizzy's probably mostly focused on less looking at the dwarves and more looking at like the area to see if there's anywhere where we could like fight that would give us an advantage. So specifically my plan is like maybe to lure some of them away so that we can thin out their numbers without like alerting all of them. So if they're like walls or like little caverns that we could potentially like lure people to that are away from the main camp, looking for stuff like that.
So the tunnel and the camp kind of form like a Y in this big, massive cavern. It would be hard unless you had a way of creating. There's no physical wall that like blocks them. It's a clear, open path. They just come out of the tunnel, about 300 feet around a big like U-shaped bend. They're basically entering this compound area. You do see, they structurally have made a pretty small choke point between their largest building, and there's a cliff here, like at the bottom, where it elevates about 10 feet. That's where some of these guys are, and there's a building recessed back there. It was built in a good place, and it's you kind of like weigh the options. You've done plenty of combat and tactical stuff, and Aldrich, you can warfare lore. It becomes obvious. Give me a warfare lore. What you guys got, or anything similar?
I have legal and tribal.
Wasn't looking very, very high DC, but it becomes very obvious that if you go down the tunnel towards where they're mining, it's almost impossible to prevent things from coming behind you. Same thing if you go towards this compound. Your only hope is maybe the mine is further away down that tunnel. Or unless you have a means of collapsing that tunnel. You look at it and it's about 12, 15 feet high and maybe about 20 feet wide. But there's nothing natural to it.
Gotcha.
Let me now submit overall tactics to you guys.
Willow, Oak, you guys falling back, or you guys doing anything else while you're up front?
I was just gonna fall back. Well, I was gonna tell Willow everything that I saw, and then I was gonna fall back.
Yeah, we'll fall back and discuss. We got the numbers, we got the information. We'll bring it back to King Aldrich and see what he's got to say.
Sounds good to me. Or rather, I hiss my agreement.
Sounds good.
Sarkovoth? No, you don't.
I mean, from up here, the numbers look underwhelming. Half of those people are probably slaves that wouldn't really actually put up too much of a fight.
We
We can't see inside the We can't see inside the compound itself, but
Willow and Oak fall back and confirm, tell you the numbers that they see, the exchange, what possibly Oak learned about the water. That's, your guys' floor.
So, you think they're afraid of something in the water?
Yeah, I went down to go scope out around the dock, and I saw a huge, enormous footprint, and I just got bad vibes in that water. There's something or multiple somethings going on in there. They have cannons aimed at it. They're defending themselves against whatever is in that water. That hardcore.
it's even
Whatever it
possible
is, I
that
think
people
it's
might
killed.
sail that.
You did see a boat get launched. And the boat didn't seem to be paddled or use a sail. It seemed to have some sort of thrumming noise that got quieter as the boat got well out of your sight.
Some sort of like engineering.
Exactly.
Yes, it makes sense. There's probably not wind down here.
Yeah, doesn't seem likely. Okay, so the way I see it, we have a couple options, right? Like, we run in there, and we start attacking. We free their slaves. And maybe their slaves will work for us, so free peoples. But, given that, we'd probably have to secure some kind of protection for them so that they don't get attacked, or, they're allowed to live free down here if they wish. or we try to negotiate with them, which I don't think is going to go very far. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really want to negotiate with any kind of slavers.
No, and imagine asking for half of something that they don't want to give us in the first place is probably not going to go over very well.
No, people like them tend to think things belong to them. And, I mean, I guess that's the way it goes. I mean, everything's either been owned by someone first or ain't been discovered. That is the way of humanity.
I mean, I can't say that I would blame them. If I had full control of this mine, I would not be too thrilled to negotiate with someone to give up some of it.
Yeah, well, they don't look like they're worried about attack by ground, but they're certainly worried about the water.
I'm
Oh,
surprised
it
they're not
dawned on
worried
me.
about the demon that we fought earlier with all the small little flying swarms.
I wonder if that giant water monster is actually protecting, if they're using it as like a watchdog, or
Can't you send a squirrel to go like swim and find it or something? Don't you have friends?
A squirrel?
squirrels drown.
Yeah, she's got like
They just drown.
To find it.
Yeah, go talk to it. Can't you turn into like a crocodile and go talk to it?
I mean, I could. Everyone's terrified of this thing, and so am I. So no.
I mean, he just offered you
Well-
up as an appetizer, sounds like.
You really did, Dick.
Guys, it's jokes.
Appetizing. Do I hear that?
Everyone hears that. It sounds like 1,000 frightened screams that kind of just barely reaches your ears. Sorry if it was too loud. Echoing from somewhere deep, and every dwarf that you can see. You guys all kind of like pause. You look at the compound. They all look at each other. They stop, and there's a frightened look that kind of comes up. They're still for 10 seconds. You can't hear, but it looks like they're saying stuff to each other, and slowly they go back to work.
We need to be careful, or we might be fighting on two fronts here.
What
We
if?
don't really figure out what it is until we free those gnomes and they tell us.
Here's a plan. If we do go down there, negotiations fail, and the creature does come out, can't you just yeet one of them into the water alder, just to give them a good old hee-haw?
Ah, yeah, the old hee-haw. I could do that. They don't look
The
very
old
heavy.
tater tot into the mouth.
They look like they weigh about 1/2 sword. You know what I mean?
Some good
They're
old
eatable.
dwarf tossing. Yep.
I never turn off the voice isolation mode because a lot of shit don't come through. So it was like, was that bad? Was that like ear piercing?
No.
No, it's
I thought you were laughing at first. I was like, oh, I said something funny, and my husband was laughing, and then it kept going, and I was like, oh, this is a sound.
Oh, so it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't
I thought it was
laugh.
scary.
Going
it came
for
through. It came through. Sometimes it does not. I say we just the spoils go the victor, and the bold seize the day, right?
Right. But we are still going to need workers down here to mine this stuff for us. So I feel like we should negotiate with the enslaved peoples that we're about to free. I mean, maybe they'll work for us for a cut of the profits and protection.
I speak many languages, but gnome and dwarf are not one of them.
Yeah, but we have a gnome with us. She can do it. Right, Willow? You're a proper negotiator.
I look over at Dizzy. You hear this fucking shit?
Hold of you to it. to assume I speak gnome.
Bold of him to assume I'm a fucking gnome.
I made the mistake
Fucking little
yesterday, too.
people.
You're a very short. You're a quarterling, okay?
Halfling? No, sorry.
She's like a quarterling.
But no, I don't speak gnome, and I don't speak dwarf.
Oak was barely speaking common at the start of this campaign, so
I do speak gnomish. I was kidding.
Leon speaks.
I'm a literal
I
gnome.
hope so.
Wait till they get a look of
Yeah.
Morty. They're gonna worship you.
They're all gonna ride Morty.
Well, what's the play?
we put Dizzy on Morty's back, put a giant sheet over both of them, and send them down making ghost noises, and just scare the whole camp clear.
I was gonna say that's stupid, but I like it.
All right,
It's a
You know-
strategy. It's an option.
you know that ain't what ghosts look like. We literally spoke to Corporal Flintlock, like Whitlock, Flintlock, whatever his name was.
Well, then I'm all for going down and just killing dwarves.
A for effort, though.
Are we able to like climb down without being seen?
If you're not using any light sources, just gonna make blindly climbing in the dark is gonna make the athletics check a little harder. So it's like a feelsy thing. It's like when I'm climbing through an attic and my flashlight dies, and I'm just reaching for trusses and feeling for
How far down is it?
150 feet.
Oh boy, I only have 50 feet of rope.
I just jumped.
It's not like an impossible climb. I mean, it's
I say we climb down and we at least get to ground level before we attack. I don't think we should like sound the horns up here.
Fiona, are you silently brewing up there? What are you thinking about?
I don't know. I think I'm just worried. I don't want to fight these people.
Well, you're the
We
only
talk
one that
to 'em
can talk
first
to
if that
them.
makes you
So
feel.
Ugh,
makes you feel
okay,
better.
I'll go talk to them, but I don't want to like freak them out. We are just accidentally entering this area. We're not attacking them.
Yes, but they'll probably be attacking us. So just be ready for that.
All
don't we
right,
climb
I
down
will, I will
first,
go
and
talk
then
to them if we're ready.
we should all get down there, and then we can send Fion to attempt to talk to them, but to fight immediately.
Make sure you're guns.
Also, BQ move me a little bit so I can see myself.
Wait, is anyone going with Fion? Because I feel like if a lone human approaches them and
we're
attempts
all
to
going.
negotiate,
Yeah, short people need to come
We're
with
gonna
me.
be with her, yeah.
Yeah, I will
I'm sending her
definitely be
alone.
No, only short people should go with me.
What?
Oak, are you still a snake?
no, but I don't.
And
have the
animals
best
can come
enough.
with, I guess. Animals,
You
short
must be
people,
at
me.
least this
That's
short
it.
to
That's
ride
the
this
troop
ride.
I'm going with.
If I put you in the black, oh, you can't see yourself. That's right. I might break the map right here. I'm gonna try something. Hopefully, don't do it. Don't do it. Can I break the map? Okay, I can. 21, that'd be 63.
Ah! Didn't realize his got cut off too. I was happy typing and I'll have to edit his.
Alright, I don't know what's gonna happen to the map. It may fuck everything up. I can fix it. I hope.
Wow.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Alright, how do I fix it?
Undo.
I see
Oh, I need a
everything.
calculator because I'm not smart. Sorry, guys. Delay again.
Close your eyes. Don't look at it.
I tried to scale the map up and it didn't work. God, now the whole scene's
I
fucking.
could scale down. Yeah.
I'm gonna scroll it up so I can't see anything. Sorry.
Bro.
Oh no, I'm in the lake though.
Hold on.
This is how the DM gets you. We're all gonna die now. Fuck.
This is right though.
We've got a good life.
I mean, you were king.
Bruh.
Hey, we got a town started. I mean, things are good.
Yeah, I mean, they'll remember me for all the good things you did, and then that's it.
This is the way.
I finally got that promotion I was looking for. Shit.
Yeah, so you're done. You hashtag made it.
That's it. Hashtag made it, right? And then
Didn't
that's
even
it.
get your first
I'm good.
paycheck, but yeah.
It's not about. It's not.
You
about
get
money.
paid?
Fion does.
Beyond that.
Fion's supposed to like get the money and then like give out everybody else's paycheck from it, but he's all like joint bank account.
Hashtag
No,
whoops.
no one has asked me for any money. Anytime anyone has asked me for money, I have provided money. I cannot help you if you don't ask for help.
Have you
Is
met
that
Willow?
how payroll works?
Willow literally fucking pretended like she was gonna sleep with a guy and robbed him the first night you guys met her.
Have I denied any of your requests?
No.
No.
If I
You've
want
lent me
money,
money.
I will pretend to seduce you and just take it. I'm kidding, I won't do
But
that.
now that I
You don't need
realize
to
you,
seduce me.
I'm an honest woman now.
so you're saying you can deny people's requests.
Maybe. Well, you would have to find out.
Purse strings go two ways.
Alright, this might. Oh, it's not perfect. How is this? It's exactly the same fucking size as the original.
I can't see the map, but I think it looks fine.
Alright, you know what? It's just not perfect. What's. Asshole for fucking with this. Oh. That is not the original dimensions. Anyways. Got me a little frustrated right there. Fucking Foundry. Alright, so to clarify, Beyond is walking up in front, and then we have everyone is coming up behind him.
He said he's only inviting the short people and the animals.
I'm at least climbing
All
down the cliff.
climbing
I'll stay in the
down,
shadows
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
So we can be.
Everyone
we need to be
climb
down here.
close by.
Staying by the shadows. Now you say close by, from the climb down to you guys are about 150 feet away.
Okay.
And then
Well,
I
I'll
would
get
be
as close
happy
as I
with
can
that
while being in the
and go
shadows.
100. Yeah.
Staying in the shadows, get closer, and then Beyond steps out of the shadows with Willow and Dizzy. Don't understand him?
I think that's the plan.
I believe.
Don't go in the lake.
I'm just dragging them over.
Oh,
there
you
for-
did it. I thought they just threw themselves in there.
Wait, I'm still missing Dizzy.
Morty, I'll save you.
And Dizzy, are you going on Morty or is he staying at back?
I would prefer to be on Morty, unless Fion says no.
Fion said animals were allowed.
You be on. Yeah, the animals were around already. No one listens to me.
And
I wasn't sure if you were talking about Oak.
people, except also the tallest character.
Oak, are you in a snake form right now?
No.
The moment you step from the shadows beyond, well, I say the moment, within a couple seconds, you step from the shadows, you're 80 feet away from this point right here. You walk closer, and there's almost like, you can see on their faces, like absolute surprise. And they immediately start speaking in their native tongue, which you can get most of. Are we expecting slaves? More? He's talking to another one. Stop! Come no further. How did you get down here? Where did you come from?
They're saying this in
Bro,
Dwarf.
it's not very secure.
Yeah, Fion can understand it. They're speaking.
I was just making sure that they're saying it in Dwarf.
Yep, all Fion.
Bro, it's not very secure. We just rappelled down. If you had someone sort of watching up top, it would be a little bit more secure.
People came from up above, from the cliff. There. That's what you're saying?
Yes, that's where we just came from.
You hear him, he whistles out. Another dwarf steps out, and you see she's got like this big quiver on her hip, and you see it's got all kinds of like she's got like bolas in there, which she shoots and it kind of like entangles people. You can see different types of like crossbow bolts. She reaches in, and you have some familiar with firearms and things like that. It seems to be some type of flare.
Yeah, you didn't need to set off a flare, but
Willow, Dizzy, you doing anything?
Nope.
we're gonna see this through, Obi. We're still negotiating. We're still in diplomacy mode.
Willow just leans over.
the
Is this going well?
The one cranks her crossbow bolt back and fires it up into the sky towards that cliff that you pointed.
Nope, we're holding strong. They can even do a little damage if they want to. We're not fighting them.
There's some mermaids.
Let me roll a diplomacy right now. Let's go.
Give me some diplomacy. Diplomatize me. What are you saying to me? What do you explain?
I got swag. I don't even have to.
I died.
Okay, society or diplomacy? Yeah,
You're gonna give him the stare, basically. You're gonna like look away and just.
You're gonna give him the smolder.
Oh,
let's go.
Smolder. The smolder. Oh,
Did I succeed?
you don't know, okay? It's supposed to be a mystery.
I don't know.
Rolled absolutely exceptional, but there are levels to this, and you are rolling up a snowball right now in terms of trying to diplomatize. But they don't move to aggression right away. All right, so we need to secure our cliffside and drop in from up above. That doesn't explain what you're doing here. Somebody call for the boss, huh? I don't feel like I should be navigating this.
Let's see the boss. Thank you.
Right away. Another comes forward.
I sit on a rock.
More slaves. We're just about to run short. Gnomes are starting to die on us. More
There's no
just
slaves
came
here.
on our doorstep. Oh, there are.
No, they're not.
More right in front of us.
Nope.
Why is your gnome so fuzzy? What's that green stuff growing on his feet?
He can speak for himself.
Why is he pointing at me, Fion?
Maybe she thinks you're cute.
he is being a little mean.
You will be enslaved, or you will be killed. Make your choice. We don't kill the slaves. They only die on their own. What's the
Oh boy, when's the boss getting here? Is this the boss?
She's talking to you right now.
Oh boy,
You can try to diplomatize again. Target her,
I will.
And then roll.
I didn't know they were slave people though, not chill.
Well, you see, actually, as tensions are kind of like drawing, the boss has been called. A few more dwarves have kind of like come forward. And
Oof.
you see there's a couple of gnomes that are like very close together, and they're like eyeballing each other. And Dizzy, give me a perception check as these gnomes are whispering something very quietly. Oh, you guys and your dice tonight. Sheesh.
Well, you want a perception check? There you go.
It appears miracles do exist. I don't know what these ones from the surface are here, but if a fight breaks, we make our escape and we gather our kin.
Would I? Well, I mean, I guess if I overheard that, I would assume that the dwarves don't speak Gnomish.
Dude,
They wouldn't say that if they did.
You just happen to see these gnomes, and this is more of like a mouth read that you do. At a 34, these two gnomes basically lean in and whisper something to each other, and you see them approach, and you're just being a gnome, you're hyper focused on them, and in this moment, you actually almost like mouth read, and you're not Maya, with your previous excellent lore check, there is a language spoken between most humanoid races of the Darklands, and it's called Sakroth. Kind of
it's like
undercommon.
undercommon. Okay.
The gnomes are speaking gnomish in this. They're not speaking that. And Dizzy, you can tell exactly what they're saying in this. So.
Yeah, I was just trying to suss out, like...
You probably don't... They probably do have a language they can speak that... Some of the doors might have, like, some of the lingo down because they're around it all the time. But...
Yeah.
No.
So, like, if I were to say something at some point to the gnomes, the dwarves probably wouldn't understand.
At 34%, you think you're in the clear. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Noted.
The leader steps away a little bit, and 10 plus... Babe, what's this number right here?
Why are they stepping away?
18. So 10 plus 18 is 28. So, Theon, that was your DC for your diplomacy on the leader. And she...
Can I re-roll with your... no, I won't. It's not worth it. They're slave people.
As she starts striding away from you, she walks past these gnomes. Put them in shackles. More slaves. We're running out. And several of the dwarves start to... You see her, one of the... Who shot the crossbow bolt. She changes her ammo to this bolas, which is meant for capturing and securing. They all almost like... They obey immediately. There is no question, no hesitancy, and they reach for their weapons and start to move to aggression.
All right, roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Is it going well?
Finally.
No, it's not going well. Get ready.
Finally.
Theon, I'm all about diplomacy in every game I do and navigate and stuff, but this is
Dizzy, send Morty to go get the rest of them.
Obi, can I get my token back?
not your snake forever.
Yeah.
I don't want to
sorry.
be a snake
The
forever.
polymorph didn't it didn't take.
I love-
Polymorph well.
Just click your snake effect off.
It's not there. That's the thing.
Oh, it shows you not as a snake on my screen.
I fixed it.
Yeah, thank you, Abby.
Oh, okay, never mind. Gaslight unsuccessful.
A lot of bombardiers for a bunch of people standing right next to each other.
Obi, I would also like to actually use my battle cry this initiative as well.
Battle cry, sir. Talk to me about it.
When I roll initiative, I can get a free demoralize.
Oh, shit.
These
I'm
are
like an
my
observed foe.
slaves! I think Obi wants to hear your battle cry.
Sure, give me your battle. Berserker's Rage. That's a battle song. I just played it. Let's go.
Yep, there you go.
Alright.
I have legendary in intimidation.
No.
Can't be right now. I'm a master. Yeah, I'll attempt to intimidate my target here. It's the sharpshooter. Just like
So I don't want to squash any dreams. Remind me that Fionn, Willow, Dizzy, and Morty are up front. They're about 100 feet away from you guys. So I need a little theater of the mind for you, Oak, and Maya. You guys are about 100 feet away from your actual position. You're just further down here, like off the map.
okay. Well, similar to we heard the creature's growl and roar echo through the cavern. As I see the fight coming, I'm just gonna let out like a fierce battle cry, and I'll just hear it echo through the chamber. Larger than life.
Send it. Did you... Oh, 36. That's your perception. Or your initiative.
Yeah.
Critical success.
Ouch.
Critical success. So that's a free action when you roll initiative?
Yes, yeah, I linked it above.
I see it. That's awesome. So with 25 feet of movement, it will take you basically all 3 actions to get close to this battlefield right here.
Okay. Well, I'd like to use 2 actions to move and my final action to rage.
Oh yeah, you can't rage for free also.
Nope. Oops, linked it twice.
Nice.
Eventually I get a feat that'll do that on initiative. I don't have it. So yeah, put me wherever with 2 moves.
One of the Hringar's sharpshooters moves up over here. Takes her 2 moves actually, and then she changes her ammo. Oh damn, this guy's up first. Willow right in the middle. He reaches and this crackling like grenade comes out, alchemical grenade. Oh, I got hiccups. He throws it at you. Oh, it's... Whoa. He does have quick bombardier, and then he will do it again. This time though, he changes it up, or the first one was like brimming with like acid and about to, burst in this caustic explosion. As this grenade comes, you see it's leaving like this frozen, frosty trail. Sheesh. And then he will use his next action to fall back. Oh, that's 2 strats. What is that super math? Is everyone seeing that?
You throw like a girl. Tell him he throws like a girl, Fionn.
Maya,
My
battle has erupted. You
companion
hear
says you do it like a
explosives
girl.
going- Two things go wide over top of Willow's head. There's about 100 feet between you and Fion, Willow, and Dizzy.
Maya is going to try and close the distance between them with a spell called Warp Step. When it's used, when you amp this, it actually only takes one action, and you physically teleport 20 foot. So you stride twice, and you get a 10-foot bonus.
Stride twice. All right.
Our normal speed is 20. I can't actually see it on my character sheet.
Choose to
25?
instead teleport to a space within your line of sight and line of effect within range equal to double your speed after applying the bonus from Warp Step. So your speed is 25? 20?
Yep, so it would be 35, and then you stride twice, so it's 70.
7. So you teleport 70 feet ahead in one action.
Yep. For the second action, she will cast light on Fion, herself, Aldrich, and Oak. Now, if they have light sensitivity, I imagine that's going to at least bother them somewhat.
I got it. You got it.
60-foot radius. So from Fion, that should actually... I don't know if it would actually dazzle them if they have light sensitivity, or if that's strong enough to do anything, but... It's gonna go from dim to bright.
Put light spell on Fion here. It does indeed. When a creature is first exposed to bright light, the monster is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Till the start of its next turn?
End.
Okay, that's nice. I was supposed to say start of its next turn. And that's it for Maya.
Fion, Willow, Morty, Dizzy. I think.
I see like half of him.
Yeah. You see the Fion, that female that came out and was told, she's charged. She did some brief negotiations with you and quickly deemed that you guys were slaves. As quickly the battle starts unfolding, and you guys don't. The bombs missed. You guys are reacting faster than any of their before. There's a switch that flips, and she immediately goes into a more aggressive. And Dizzy, you see a powerful divine incantation. She prevents that whole shows that holy symbol just like her picture does, and this unholy pillar of fire forms up above you guys and just shoots down to the floor. She casts Flame Strike. Morty, Dizzy, Willow, Fion. I need a reflex saving throw.
So what's the distance between them and Maya at this point?
You're 75 distance?
Yeah, I moved 75 up.
That's so weird,
First-
love. Why?
Yeah, so they're 25 feet up in front of you.
So why did my save get added to the little thingamabob, but everybody else's is like separate?
Because you were targeted.
Ah. I critically succeeded.
It's going to be difficult to actually counter that.
Counter!
It's thematically awesome, but it's going to be difficult to counter.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
like it. All right.
I will
you are
use a.
creature within 60 feet. There's creatures within 60 feet. Roll saving throws. Fire. Yep.
I'll use a 4th level water spell. That was not the button. I think I just manually have to mark this off. I'm not sure how to initiate counteract in Foundry.
There's probably a macro for it that makes it super easy. Action counter.
I gotta load Foundry back up. It just went down for me. Well, Maya will reach forward her hand and just spray a large column of water to try and put out the fire that's coming down.
Oh,
And I'll see if I can get Foundry to actually.
see. I know how to apply it to them, but what do you actually roll?
I roll a. I actually have to roll my spell attack roll,
Your
which is
spell attack
a
roll.
plus modifier, and I roll a die 20, and then I
Oh,
try and
spell
beat her
okay.
DC.
Your spellcasting modifier. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Send
with
it.
all my modifiers, all her modifiers. I'm still trying to load Foundry. It's coming up.
Morty success, Fion success, Dizzy fail.
All right.
Oh, there was another one? No, it's the same.
I'll just roll it raw. I can see what happens.
That is her spell save DC.
So her spell was also 4th, or was it higher? Because it makes a difference.
It's 5th. Success counteract the
Okay.
no
It
more.
does 1 higher.
So you being exactly 28, you can counteract a spell 1 spell level higher. That's exactly the dice roll that you need.
Yeah, just barely. So the column of water that sprays out from Maya's hand actually hits the column of fire and light that's coming down, and the cloud of steam that comes off prevents the spell from actually reaching its intended target.
And then Dizzy, right as this fire came down, you see this like column of water kind of like catch it, and it just burns into steam. And you Morty, nobody takes any damage. Dizzy, you're up.
Sweet. Gonna charge in on Morty. And
That's a full
then
spell slot, right?
Yeah, you marked off a 4th level spell slot.
hope I can get 3 people with this. But we'll see.
Oh shit!
No.
You gonna get a gnome?
No, it's like, oh, it got messed up. Hold on.
That makes me feel better.
What's the religion?
Technically, I needed to identify that spell before she cast it.
And it's the same DC.
I don't know, but 26 sounds pretty good.
Well, it's either a success or not.
I don't know if this hits the third guy or not. He's kind of halfway in between the squares.
It's like he's got more than half. He's got half in. It's targeting him.
I targeted him.
Cheater. Saving throw. All right, so we may need to double check that because 26 to identify if it's the same DC is not a success.
No, I'm trying to look it up on my character sheet. Oh.
Yeah. This guy will take full damage. That guy crit succeeded, takes nothing. That guy will take half. The guy that failed.
Then I have one action left. I'm gonna shout out to the gnomes and be like, "We're not gonna hurt you. Get to safety." On the turn.
In Gnomish, right?
Yeah, in Gnomish.
Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
We're not gonna retcon it. It was super cool. We're gonna go with it, but I'm not sure about interpretation.
No, for next time, I'm reading.
Anyways. Oak, you are up. Dizzy, you blast out this viney spell, impaling 3 of them. One of them just barely manages to dodge aside and completely avoids the damage, but like that AoE spell.
Okay, before I do something possibly stupid, the 2 little guys with the red icons, those are the slaves, right?
Yes, they are. That's a fatigued debuff.
That roll is for my
Okay.
temporary hit points, in case you're
Oh, nice.
wondering.
Okay. Oak does not ask. So I need Morty, and then all these guys. Oh, Morty and Dizzy. You guys are awesome.
Oh, I didn't even see Dizzy there because he's under the
Fucking
he's
resident-
like flipped out onto the roof.
So she said, I don't give a fuck about Morty, but I kind of feel bad about Dizzy.
I feel bad about both of them, but I like, legit did not see Dizzy because he's clipped onto the roof.
We don't have a counter for that, do we?
I already used my.
I know. Oh, wait, why is it? Okay.
I'm dead.
Shit. Well,
Good thing I got some
unfortunately,
temporary hit
dude.
points.
You mean had.
Yeah, I got some. I did lose them then, but
Success.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I
All
still have a
the
heal.
dwarves made their saves.
That was 2 actions. I'm going to use my last one to move up here. There we go.
This sharpshooter is frightened 2 currently, blinded, is going to make a wild pop shot just in the middle. She heard movement. Oak, you were the last person to move. The sharpshooter right here is blinded and frightened. She was loading up a bolus. So it's in your direction. I need a reflex saving. Do you guys see that in chat? The bolus? It's all hidden jutsu.
Yeah.
Hey, private? It's not private. Heal everyone. All right, how about that? Oh. Roll that reflex saving throw. This two balls come swirling in your direction, and there's like a cord or wire that is like attaching them, and it wraps up around your ankles, and you fail, and you're knocked prone and immobilized. And then her next action is to move away. What are you talking about?
Shit talking.
Shit talking. Shit talking mushrooms.
Beyond. From the back, another same thing. A bolus bolt gets shot at you. Doesn't do any damage, but I need a reflex saving throw. Huzzah! Right there in chat. I think they got 19. Like Neo out of the Matrix, you just slow motion dodge over this thing, no problem. Hey.
You know, guys, I tried to be nice.
Oh, it's not your turn yet. You're getting shot at.
Oh wait, is that my turn?
No, you're getting shot at right now.
Okay, move me back.
It's your turn to get shot.
Oh, I thought.
No, I think you skipped me then.
I did.
I don't actually.
You're not
see
on the initiative.
Not on here.
Oh my god!
You skipped
I'm
roll.
sorry. I
That's
skipped
your special
myself.
ability.
I skipped my.
That is your special ability, if I'm being honest.
It's just that her initiative is invisible. You guys can't see it.
I normally catch it better, but there's just so many figures on the initiative. I didn't get it.
There's so much chat. Oh my god! I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find
Just roll it
it.
again. I'll slide you in. All right, so from this point, Fionn, you could have. We're gonna delay you right after this sharpshooter.
Fine.
It's your turn.
26 first time.
Yeah, but if I let her go back up there, then she basically, I don't know.
Good. I can go back up there.
No. Well, then you won't.
Then
you
you'll
won't
skip
get to
your
go.
turn.
You'll skip your turn.
Yeah, then you won't get.
You are up front. You're the first. You're the closest fucking thing. Hit by
10.
0.
Well, I rolled terrible, so
You hit.
Yeah, you.
terrible for me.
The sound effect sounded like they died.
They might die, but I doubt it.
Blast goes right through his shoulder, and he looks down at the wound, the weapon, and you see a look of envy and jealousy. Actually, like these dwarves are exceptionally, most of them are engineers. They like build and craft, and they have a pride in their what they are able to accomplish. And as you pull out a firearm. They have cannons, but they like for some reason you see like this like dumbfounded look is like they never thought to make it smaller into like a wieldable form. As you pull out a pistol and just blast them, you see like excitement and dumbfounded at the same time.
Oh no, I taught them about guns. This is terrible.
That's how you should open your diplomacy up next time.
So you moved and shot. You got one more action.
I say no more actions for me as my punishment.
There's no. Why are you gonna? Don't punish yourself.
Well, I don't want to kill this guy, but.
So, you have this cool ability right here. Pistolero's Challenge. You can make a deception or intimidation against somebody, and then it's basically.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's super cool. Just don't critical fail.
trying to roll it. Am I done? There we go. Just set.
Did you take
Oh
a
my
first
God.
skill? This don't critical fail us. Hero point.
Hero point.
Ooh,
Nice.
critical
Success.
Okay, y'all. I'm not going to stop shooting now. You're not going to attack us. You're not going to turn my friends into slaves. And we'll see if I let you live. For now, you live. Last chance.
So the bonus is which one are you targeting? Who are you talking to? The leader?
The guy right next to me.
Oh, the guy. This guy.
Well, I'm talking to the group, but for sure the guy next to me.
So the effect is that you do more damage, and they do more damage against you. So you'll do.
Yeah,
two
but
more bonus
I would
damage.
kill him first. So I'm still giving him a small chance to back away.
Shit. You rolled deception. Do you have Pistolero's challenge?
She has to drag it onto herself.
Target a token by mouse hovering. Oh, okay, there you go. Awesome. What's all the racket about? Another dwarf comes from the back. That's it. I'm gonna stop right there. Willow, you're up. Where's our battle music?
It's very faint. So it is my turn.
I was muted. So it is my turn. Before I go into that, when we get to the end of this turn, should we take our 5-minute break so we can get handle things? All right.
Yep.
All right. So Willow will move up. Here. I appreciate whatever it is you said to them. I'm sure it helped. She's going to stab this guy with her fork in the face. And then she's going to whip her other fork at this guy in his face.
A lot of face hitting.
Yes, and well, they're closer to my level, but she stabs the one guy with her left hand, kind of like trying to aim for his neck, throat area, but he's got all that beard, and then she just casually, without even looking, she just whips the other fork to the side, targeting the other guy. But we should clean this up quickly. So then damage on that guy. So 11 to this guy and 6 to this guy. Guess my turn.
Very blind, and he throws a bomb at you, Fion. Oh, perfecto. You take 12 points of damage and then some persistent acid damage. And then Willow, you take that 1 point of splash right there. another one. This time coming at you, Willow, and then he now falls back, being all.
You still throw like a girl.
Top of the round. Let's take our quick 5-minute break.
Yep. All right, I will switch
Okay.
us over. We will
Good.
be right back, guys, after a quick break. We will see you soon.
think that was our first counter spell of any Pathfinder we've been doing ever.
Yep.
Welcome back, guys.
What was?
A counter spell, where basically
No,
spell
I know what it. What was
sorry.
what was the counter spell? I forgot.
the flame strike. There was
This
gonna
where we
be
got
a-
attacked here.
Pillar of fire that down Maya sprayed water to.
Z and Morty were gonna get scorched by a flame strike spell. It's a 5th level spell, which I think is higher than anybody that you guys can even cast. And
Yeah.
made it go away with water magic.
Yeah, I had a spell on my list that has a water trait for normally for like fireball and other stuff, but flame strike would work. Yeah, the counteract is anytime you dispel, remove curse, anything though. Is it just
I guess some
doesn't come up
shock
that
hits
often?
our first curse. Not curse, but counter spell.
I'm back. It is actually kind of difficult to counterspell stuff in Pathfinder, in my opinion.
DM said, "Hold on."
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't difficult, I feel like it'd be really hard to make spellcasting like boss enemies. So you just counterspell everything, right?
Yeah. I mean, Pathfinder 1, I had a character that you had to ready an action to spell magic to counterspell people. So you're like, you forego your whole action in case someone
No,
maybe
little-
cast a
little-
spell.
Sorry, my 5-year-old was arguing with 12-year-old, and he prefers to sleep in his older brother's bed with him. And they're arguing over what side of the bed to sleep on. Anyways, Maya, I think it's bonker. You're like, it's hard to counterspell in Pathfinder. You fucking counterspell a spell higher than yourself able to cast your first roll.
Yeah, but I can only. I'm saying there's no one way to counterspell any spell. Like you can do a couple spells here and there, and that's.
Yep. No, there's no universal
like
count.
Fire trait, and I think I can do like there's a couple different if it has a certain trait, or if it's on my list. That's about it.
All right, Aldrich, you are up, top of the round.
All right. Move. Strike.
Well, those dice.
Willow may use opportune backstab reaction.
I do it.
Yes.
It's this guy?
Yep.
Oh, character. Hit the button. Do the team.
Opportune backstab comes when she is next to a creature who is hit by a melee strike from one of her allies.
Wait, I didn't have him targeted. Shit.
That's 36. Just roll damage. It's fine.
It's not a crit. There's no chance that was a crit.
It is not a crit. 37 would have been a crit.
He should have been off guard though, so it would have been.
Not to your attack, right?
Yes, it is, because he's gang up. But it just rolls the damage.
See? Just
Oh,
trust,
hang on.
trust the system. See? Backstab damage is applied.
Nice.
Thunderous.
Aldrich, that was 2 moves and a big swing.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's my turn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit. I was in myself. Aldrich, in response to that, well, you know what? Last in. Willow.
Yes.
The creature will cast Blood Vendetta as you go to slash into it.
I have to make that safe.
Yes, give me a second. Sorry.
That check.
That's you roll a 1, right? Why don't I see a 1? Did you already reroll it?
I didn't. I don't know how to re-roll from that.
You're gonna use
I
your
gotta
point?
click on it. I don't have to. I am a halfling, so once per day, I get to re-roll with lucky.
Okay.
Keep getting an error.
Yeah, so 14,
So
27 success. Takes half damage, takes half the persistent. Click the half button there. That was a reaction that he did that with.
This
Now the sharpshooter's turn. Aldrich, he's targeting you. She is back here. Oh, I missed, but she's not blinded anymore. None of these guys are.
No, they haven't. It's the end of their turn. I go after them.
End of her turn. Yeah.
No, she would. The 2 guys that still haven't gone from last round would still be blinded. I cast light on my turn after them. No?
At the
Or
end
am I
of her
wrong?
turn, I removed her
Oh,
blindness.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about for her turn.
The guy that Aldrich and Willow just carved up is horribly, horribly wounded. Not looking good at all. Panic. He does not reach for a bomb this time. He looks back over his shoulder, and a stern grimace of reinforcement from their overlord. Hammer comes out, and he goes into fury of strike against awesome Willow. Also still blinded till the end of his turn. Due to the blind, the melee strike got him, but the vision, he kind of just you see it coming way ahead, Aldrich, and you're able to step aside. Easy. And his blindness is gone. Also, Maya, you're up.
There's another one that's blind. That blindness would be gone as well. A little further down the list.
I think it stays until the end of their turn. Oh, at the
Yeah, I think they're 4 down for me.
yeah.
I could be wrong unless they got it from a weird other place.
Nope, it's not good.
Maya will move 25. I believe she's moved it all over 100. She'd actually be on the.
Yep, you're up there.
next one.
Yep, another 25. You're right there in the fray.
Oh. She'll reach her hand forward and shoot a projectile out from her fists. I will not. I will not amp it. So close. Projectile actually blinks in and out of existence, but it narrowly misses. That will be her turn.
Brings us to the Taskmaster next. She concentrates on her holy symbol once again, and this time reaching out to the foe in front of you, Aldrich and Willow, and she casts heal. 2 actions.
What? They're not allowed to do that.
She has to move. Fuck.
Counterspell.
Told you.
Come closer, bitch!
That's 39 heal.
Alright, I did regret not counterspelling that now.
Dizzy, you're up. I think that flame strike was going to do way more than 39 to the group.
Yeah. I'm debating
I crit
too.
dodged
So
it. That was good. Safe.
crit, yeah, you did crit. I saw your crit dodge, and I'm like, it's maybe not worth it. But thematically, I thought it was cool.
I will.
Oh, none have died yet. That's why. Never mind. Nope. The
Morty's gonna ride me in a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast Fear. I'll target. It's level 3, so I can
Nice.
target up to 5 creatures.
good fucking spell.
Yeah, nice.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? The 5 closest to you?
Yeah, I did it on the thing right now.
Oh shit! Perfect.
Oh yeah, there's 5.
And I will raise my shield with my last action. I think.
Fuck, it doesn't apply to stuff automatically. I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
It's alright. This is fine. We're almost there. Alright. Boom. Oak, you're up.
So give me 1 sec. I had to completely reload my game, trying to get everything up and running again. Oak is gonna stand up. Oak is still immobilized, so
I rolled really fucking good. Jesus. Everything's over a 30,
My
like
heal?
30 or higher than. No, for my saves.
Oh, so yeah. 33, 18, 30, 30, 31.
Do you guys see the bonuses if you like mouse over the 30s and it's like the
I don't
dice
think so.
roll? And...
I don't think so.
This poor guy. What kind of tiny animals are you summoning on this dude?
whatever insects I can find down here.
You summon them, so you fucking create whatever you want.
Dude, we saw some
Oh.
cockroaches back there. I just want to say.
So do
I
you pull from the atmosphere and use it? Do you use something from otherworldly, like forest creatures? Do you overwhelm them, like forest squirrels that they've never seen
Squirrels.
before? I knew it.
Squirrels.
Fuck you.
Afraid of seeds, guys. Very terrifying.
Crawling up all of his
Oh!
orifices.
Resistance to squirrels?
Yes, resistance.
Wait,
just squirrels, you mean?
I didn't see
Squirrels?
that. Alright, so I'm
Wait,
gonna take I rolled really good. A swarm, dealing each of them. All right. Oh, you want movement, Oak?
Yeah, I was immobilized for that round.
Oh, you were.
And you're prone. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh no, I stood up. But that was that was my entire turn. I stood up and did one of the only things I could do. I wanted to do exploding earth, but I would have murked everyone around him. So
Move, shoot, and reload from this guy. He's done. Theon. Behind Morty. Morty's bucking up in the air, and a crossbow bolt comes underneath his chest area and catches you perfectly right square in, like, stomach.
Damn.
You take 32 points of damage. That's a shoot, reload, and then this sharpshooter falls back 25 feet. Theon, you're up.
All right, now you guys are gonna die. Starting using opera and it's been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying a new browser out.
Sorry for my yell. I was muted. I thought I was safe.
no, it didn't come through. I heard it through Obi's mic, I think.
Oh, Theon's gone no mercy mode here.
I held out for a long time, but that was not no mercy.
You blast into the guy that just got healed a bunch from the cleric, like, taskmaster in the back, reopening some grievous wounds.
I guess he was probably the worst guy to target. Or I'm targeting two people, so that probably didn't help me.
You also have running reload, Theon, where you can, anytime you can just move, you can also reload one of your weapons.
Like move and reload.
Yeah, move and reload. I do believe you've had that since like level 4 or so.
I'm gonna kill this guy first.
She started blasting.
So I started blasting.
These dwarves are quite resilient. You blast into them. Completely, like I said, reopening all their wounds from the healing magic. Seemed to almost do nothing here. Moment. In fact, he looks worse than before he received it.
I guess I get one more.
2 shots, and then you're...
Rip.
Rip.
I'm doing a running reload. I gotta move, Joseph. I'm sorry. There. I have also moved. Imagine that was all at once.
I feel like you got cover from everyone up above because you're in the little crevice of that cliff. Yes, move closer to the fireball range.
A bomb gets thrown in your direction, Fion. You take 11 more points of damage as this caustic alchemical grenade explodes.
It's fine.
And he moved in, used one action to use Bombardier. And then he's going to use his next to fall right back out. Willow, you're up.
Well, fuck. Well, so I gotta deal with this fucker first. And she's going to go into full dagger mode on him. She's basically going to try to target, like, weak points. Forks? That's the wrong thing. Like, where's my buttons? That didn't sound good. I will re-roll that using a hero point. Because fuck it.
Alright, I'll do it. Another grievous wound right into his lower. The dagger strike there, he is barely standing. Oh shit, that's gotta be a 20 on the third roll. Yep. He is not standing any longer.
She goes in, she stabs him, and then as she pulls out, she like flicks it up and then swings her hand up like she's gonna stab him again, except there's no dagger, but then she's gonna reach back, grab it behind her back, and like stab it into his gut.
He is definitely dead. And as you finish him, the nearest gnomes seem to watch. They've been slowly like caught, like not doing anything, really, just kind of like they got their dwarven aggressors behind them, strangers, and at the death of this first dwarf, they seem to like move into action. That was all three of your actions, right? Swing, swing, swing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play off the miss as a feint, but yes.
You are bleeding.
This is fine.
This gnome grabs suddenly as the dwarf dies. He plunges his fist down into the earth, and as he pulls it out, the earth like turns into like a acidic, melting like gauntlet on his hand, and he strides, and then casts acid grip on this nearby dwarf. That's a DC, so I gotta roll DC. Well. Failure, creature takes full damage and persistent damage, and the claw moves it to 10 feet in the direction of your choice. It is that same bombardier's turn, and as this rock gnome just kind of like came up at him and suddenly used magic, kind of like going for some freedom. The gnome looks between the dwarf looks between the gnome and Fion. Fion, you are wounded, and this guy tries to swing at you with his war. He misses. He's going to use his next 2 actions. Next 1 action for sure. Yeah, next 1 action. And then he will use Quick Bombardier to throw a bomb at you. +9. +9. You take 13 more points of damage. The acid is starting to burn up on your skin, horrific. That burns happen along your arms, your legs. Top of the round. At the top of the round, all of you guys, there's no check needed. You hear
Sure, that's fine.
when that happens, you see what? Oh, Dizzy, you cast a spell that inflicted this fear, this paranoia over many of you. You see that fear suddenly like vanish, like it just got completely removed or consumed.
Whoops.
Aldrich, you're up. That came from behind you guys. Most certainly now, that tunnel, that branch is off to the right before this compound.
Oh boy. Okay. I would like to use my Cloak of the Red Guard. And I would like to make a request. I would like to use the effect to make a request of a creature, not the bless function of it.
Okay.
And I would like to shout out to the gnomes, the slaves, and say fight for us and you'll have your freedom. Fight for your freedom. I'm not sure what I need to roll to make a request with them and stuff. I'll try to play that out.
Typically, it would be diplomacy. In the heat of combat, I will allow intimidation.
Okay. So I rolled that against one of the gnomes here?
Sure.
Okay.
That would be a success, which is now also a critical success.
Nice. Okay. So is that 3 actions there? Is that an
2.
intimidation check? Okay.
Nope, 2.
All right.
Once per day, 2 actions. You throw forth the cloak and you stand. You do this intimidating, great posture stand.
Cool. And I'll move for my last action.
That's good. This dwarf was not impressed and lowers a crossbow in your direction and lets it fly. Catches you in the right hip there. You take 11 points of damage. She reloads. And then we'll move a little. Maya, you're up.
Man.
Dang. Use the small little window that pops up when you place that to include all bajillion of them. 6 of them.
Should have worked. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, I clicked the small window.
Try it. There we go. I only see 5. Who didn't get? Okay, I'll roll them separately.
Yeah, there's only going to be 5. That one in the that one's just a little out of range. I could blow that gnome up and get it, but I feel like it's. I'd feel bad.
Don't you dare touch that gnome.
Why don't you dare touch that gnome?
Come on. Where is? It's not letting me target them all. I don't see it in chat anymore. It's like it's gone. It was there.
You want to try it over again?
Yeah, try it over again.
Click the little window.
I'm just gonna roll separate, I guess.
Let me try. I didn't use the one out of the.
You want to roll damage?
Did that work? I didn't use place the play. I didn't place the 20-foot burst out of the window that pops up in chat. Maybe that had to do with it.
It's okay. Just roll damage. I'll do it.
All right.
Oh,
Not the best.
well, what the fuck?
Oh, it happened afterwards. They all, yeah, they all rolled pretty good. Stubby little feet made it out of there.
Give me an Arcana check. As you release this fireball and it detonates all over them, and you see as it explodes on them, they try to make some, effort to move out of the way, but as the fire washes over them, you possibly observe. 23. They seem to have a pretty hardy resistance to magic and spells.
Ah.
All Herngar have +2 status to all saves versus magic.
I have something that
You had 1 action left, right? You wanted to move?
yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit. That probably only reduces that bonus by 1, but yep, I'm done. I'm gonna move down a little. There we go.
This gnome here will cast blind on this dwarf right next to it.
I doubt he's still blinded, but
Oh, it's an 18 on the save. And the gnome moves away. Aldrich, you could make an attack of opportunity on the gnome.
I'm good.
She will use her action to move away from you all. That big giant sword. She doesn't want any part of attack of opportunity against her if you want it.
Yes.
Oh.
I will also capitalize on that by using a reaction to add acid to that sword strike. Or attempt to.
Add acid. Reaction. Brine, Dragon.
Was worth a try.
So damage, 33 points of damage. Whoa. So two things happen. First, Aldrich, as you carve into her, she will cast Blood Vendetta. I need a will save from there. Success on the dot. Half. So roll damage. And I click the half button right there, sir. You're barely bleeding. I'm gonna have a roll of perception. No. She will cast darkness. All magical light that on Theon, Aldrich, Dizzy, Morty, whoever had magic light, a shroud of magical darkness just washes over it. Oh, that's 3 actions. Fuck me. I can't do that.
Oh, thank God. Killing was.
I'm like, the game said so because I just removed it too.
It's 3 actions. My baby. Alright. In this case, Dizzy. She will cast a painful vibration spell on you. I need a fortitude save. As your bones inside your body start to shake and reverberate.
Did it go through? I clicked, but I'm not seeing it in chat. I might need to refresh.
I see it at the bottom of the actual thing. It didn't extrapolate. It's
Roll
at
a
the bottom.
7 and then an 8. An 8 plus 18, 26. The DC is 28. That would be a fail. You would take full damage. You are sickened 1 and deafened 1 for 1 round. You do have a hero point, I think.
Take it. I'm just waiting for Foundry to reload. Stick it.
I don't know where I got the misunderstanding that light can actually counteract darkness.
There's
reading it
a
doesn't
version of
say
it.
that.
It's probably a 2nd or 3rd level type of light spell. Instead of
Yeah,
light.
maybe I was reading the wrong one. I thought it was the cantrip, actually. But I mean, it would be, be a little overpowered.
Yeah, they're not
for a
really
heightened
fair.
light spell. To
Yeah,
just,
darkness is 3 actions.
yeah, and the auto heightening effect of a cantrip should not really counteract anything. It seems a little broken.
Dizzy, you are up.
Morty's
You're
gonna.
You're you can't. You're just deafened in this moment, almost a little nauseous.
Morty's gonna ride me forward, so I'm next to Fion, and I'm gonna do some battle medicine.
Fiona, as you're getting patched up, give me a perception check.
Sorry, this box keeps me.
And I will also cast heal on Theon.
54 healing. Skadoosh.
Yes, about that.
Should have done it in the other order. But that is all my actions.
Theon, you overhear in a Dwarvish dialect coming from 30, 40 feet in front of you.
They're disturbing the hallowed sorrow. But all these explosions, Taskmaster, they could awaken the drowned patriarch. We don't want to disturb either of these.
Oak, your turn.
Am I still immobilized?
No, I just point out.
Okay, cool. First thing I'm gonna do is catch up. I'm gonna cast Fleet Step on myself. Do math. Okay,
1
so
minute. Holy shit,
That's combat.
yeah, that shit's nice. So I'm gonna go run up. So I get 65 feet. All right, so move. I have one action. What do I want to do? Oh, nothing. I'll just send it there. I just wanted to get caught up.
A gnome from the back comes from the farther back in the tunnels near the docks there and casts Thunderstrike on the closest door. Oak, preventing your showing yourself kind of right here front and center. You get shot with a crossbow bolt. She reloads and then shoots again. Uh, 21's gonna be a miss. Aldrich, crossbow. She reloads and then same thing, fires again. You take a total of 14. Fion, you're up.
I eat that for breakfast.
Who's the guy that did the magical spell thing?
Which guy? These guys closest to you?
Mm.
Yep, they're kind of they're fighting with you kind of against they seem to be fighting against the dwarves.
Oh. Can we make them green so I can kill them?
So they're not red. Yes. Yeah, don't worry. I'll worry about that. That's not real quick. They're just setting somewhere.
Okay, so don't kill these two guys next to me.
Dizzy says he'll kill you if you do.
Okay, thanks, Dizzy.
This is true.
What about this guy in front of Oak?
Yeah, all bad guys.
Those are bad guys?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's 6 bad guys right now.
All right.
Thank you,
They're
Paul,
neutral.
for confirmation.
Are they yellow now when you mouse over them? People?
Yes.
Okay, so the white hat, bad. Yes. Okay.
What? It's their
Hair.
hair, okay?
They're very tiny on my screen right now. I haven't seen them for like 20 minutes. I forgot what it was.
Are you blasting? What are you doing?
I have to add more ammo to my thing. Sorry. Everyone wants a gun until it's a lot of work.
Everyone wants a gun till it's a lot of work. What's going on, Finn? You can't reload?
But I'm in a different browser than Chrome, so it's a little painful.
You want fire, electricity, acid?
I was going to switch back to rounds to be a little bit more ethical in my consumption of my ammo.
I got you. And she started blasting.
Pew pew!
What's you?
I didn't hit one in there. Whatever, it's fine.
Why are you missing? You have a hero point? No.
No. I'm missing probably because it's regular bullets.
The bullets don't matter. Probably.
I don't know. They're smart little guys.
You reload
F5.
Pew. Brings us to the rock. Little gnome here. He'll move up. And he's gonna target the leader with Thunderstrike. Oh, critical failure. I didn't roll twice. Critical failure, bruh. 24 points of damage. Fion, you over here in Dwarvish.
The gnomes are retaliating. Tasman, I will put them down.
And he moves over and draws his like a pickaxe or warhammer and thuds into this gnome's kneecap, and you hear a sickening crunch kind of echoes through the cavern. Willow, you're up.
Shit. Alright, I guess I will move, I think 30 feet's my movement. Sorry, stream, I didn't mute it.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was mousing and the other one was in the sneeze clench. So 35 is my movement. I'm gonna target. I can't target that one. She's behind the thing. I'll target this bitch. I'm gonna like wink at this one and like gesture for it to like shoo behind me. Go on now, get. I'm like probably tinier than it is, but I shoo it anyway. Like,
Looks like his toenails are made out of gold.
I mean,
About to use those on a sword.
and then yeah, I'm gonna target it this one, and then I will use my returning fork, and I'm gonna miss. But I'm gonna play that off like a feint, so I'm gonna throw it, and as it gets, like, I'm gonna, like, actually not throw it. I'm not actually gonna release it, so that she might put up her defenses, and then I will actually throw it for the second one. Fucking missed that one, too. Fuck! I tried!
Well, you guys have turned the tide here a little bit. Massive critical success diplomacy on the gnomes. You will cast blindness on this sharpshooter. The gnome's innate ability to cast spells seems that's best. Blinded until it's still. And then he moves over here. Oak, a bomb gets thrown in your direction. Ooh, skadoosh, shunku. This acidic alchemical grenade detonates on you. Take 15 points of damage. And then Willow and Aldrich will take 1 splash. Should. Maybe not. Yeah, you're supposed to.
How'd you take that 1 damage? Oh, I see.
He does a quick bombardier and he throws again. See that roll onto that 18? Why did it roll? What? Get out of here. Oak. 6 more points of damage, and then Aldrich and Willow with peace. Yep. And his last action, he strides up to actually meet you in melee combat and his poor hand. So we are at the top of the round, 10:23. Do we want one more turn? Or we want to call?
To you guys? I don't care.
Well,
It's up to you guys.
Last turn only took about 15 minutes, but actually went really quick.
I'm okay either way.
Beyond. What do
Aldrich,
you think?
I kind of lean towards like going into it with a refresh.
Alright. Works for me.
It's always gonna be a refresh, but end of here, you say?
it's
Yeah.
it's the group. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're good. I mean, we're 6 minutes on. We normally play 7:30, 10:30. So
All right.
Yeah, we're not going to resolve this in one round anyway, so.
These dwarves are sturdy, to say the least. They're pretty resilient against magic, and they have a lot.
FYI, Joey was reminding me I'll be in Vermont next weekend. I will have my computer though, so most likely we'll be playing unless something tragic happens to the dog I'm babysitting, which it won't. So
Going to out of state to dog sit.
yes, I'm too good of a friend.
I know that sounds big, but I mean, wait, are you guys on the border?
No, the dog, it's like Laurel's good childhood friend, and the dog is kind of crazy, so Laurel is one of the few people on the planet that can watch the dog. So
Listen, you still in contact with those? Those are I don't have any of those left. My best friend from middle school, high school, I played D&D with him a while, early 20s, and I mean all the way later, all the way into our early 30s, right?
What are you asking me?
Josh.
Oh, Josh. He dodged out soon after we had Orin, because he was there for Orin's birth. And then,
I haven't really hung out with him in about
Like at the
about
birth,
5
or
years.
just you were still friends with him at that time?
So we invited him, and my sister was down, and they came down, and I think it was that September after that, because we celebrated his birthday, maybe. And then he just kind of wrote us off after that.
Does he have kids?
No, well, he has one kid.
No,
yes.
he has 2 kids.
He has 2 kids? When did the second one happen?
His same baby mama. He got her pregnant.
What the fuck? When did
Yeah,
that
I was
happen?
busy procreating.
And stream.
Holy shit! Alright. Hey, so if you are not in the stream, can you hop in the stream? We are gonna send
Sorry.
out a raid tonight.
No, it's fine.
No, it's probably, we can continue this conversation off stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and send in a raid to Lexus22, which is somebody that I've actually followed for quite a while. They're rather fun. They have a mixed mash of things. They also play from a player point of view. We normally do Revenge of Divinity on Sundays, but they are not playing. They've actually been in the stream with us this entire night, chatting it up. So if you're not stream, pop in stream. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and send us in the raid.
In reality, any listeners are probably all about that fucking drama, whatever I was about to talk about. That's like, oh, fuck Pathfinder. What's this? Social drama?
Social drama?
Anyways, yeah, best friend from middle school, high school, played first several D&D campaigns with him.